was too good. Oh my god, dude! I don't know. Somebody tweeted me this on Twitter. I wish I remember who it was so I could tell you. Listen to this fucking. If you can see the video, it's even better. I'll get it out there eventually. But listen to this. This guy, this guy Owen Benjamin just. I guess he's got like 100,000 subs on YouTube. He just tweeted out or put this up on YouTube that he was raped by Matt Damon.
Oh shit. Jesus.
Yeah, dude, this is fucking hilarious. Hold on. Somebody, the best is in the comments. Somebody wrote, "This is gonna totally delegitimize all other like real victims, like me. I was raped by Ben Affleck." Like the comments are fucking hilarious. Listen to this.
Finally ready because of the courage of Christine Blasey Ford to come forward in such a terrible time to tell my story, and I need to be believed. I was raped by Matt Damon. I don't remember exactly what year, but it was right around when Good Will Hunting came out, and there was no goodwill when he hunted me and raped me.
There's no goodwill involved here.
There's no goodwill.
There was no goodwill when he hunted me and raped me.
Oh my god, dude, this guy's fucking around.
By Matt Damon.
Oh my god.
I don't remember exactly what year, but it was right around when Good Will Hunting came out, and there was no goodwill when he hunted me and raped me. Amy, do you remember me telling you that?
He's asking his wife now about it.
Totally.
You remember?
Yeah.
Oh, look. A woman. She remembers. Do you remember that I said he raped me?
Yeah, totally.
Matt Damon, it's time for the reckoning. You raped me, and now I'm gonna... I want 750 grand.
Oh my god, Matt Damon, you raped me and now I want 750 grand. And that's it.
No goodwill when he hunted me down.
That was the best line. There was no goodwill when he hunted me down.
At the same time, that was the line that you realized, okay, shut up. Like you're full of shit. But
Yeah.
It's funny.
It was just how he said it. Like, there's no goodwill in that.
There was no goodwill when he hunted me down and raped me.
No, you said it more serious than he did.
Yeah? Oh, I gotta work on it. Well, let me see.
Yeah, no.
Around when Good Will Hunting came out, and there was no goodwill when he hunted me and raped me.
It's even funnier that he didn't say hunted me down. He just said hunted me and raped me.
And raped me, yeah.
Oh my god. Holy fucking Christ. Maybe this is the guy to look for to do the podcast with. Maybe this is the guy we're looking for.
Oh my god.
I'm looking to add more people, like, because I was like, I want more people.
Yeah,
like,
dude, I know a lot of fucking personalities, but I just need to talk to them. I know a lot of people that are used to being in front of audiences and that are kind of out there, and it's like, cool, man. I just don't know who to approach yet.
This is the guy, man. That guy was fucking hilarious.
Did you see Matt Damon at the UFC at the fights, man? He look at that. What the fuck was up with that hairdo, bro? Like, what the fuck?
I don't know what's up with him at all.
Like
He's
pompadour.
You know, a while back, man, this was 2 years ago. He, somebody I knew and him, he reached out to me about doing a video game podcast. Isn't that weird?
Oh, that is weird.
Somebody who knew him, who saw my show, was like, this guy can set up all the stuff for you and everything. And they reached out to him. And he messaged me a couple times. And then he actually messaged me about being an extra in something. And then it never happened. Like, he never filmed it, or it never got filmed or whatever, and then he never did the podcast, I guess. I even emailed back the agent or the person that I was given the contact info from him a couple times, even like 3 months later after I messaged twice that week, and they got back. Like months later, I was like, "Hey, whatever happened to that? Did I miss something? Or like, let me know." And they never did. But it was just that I guess it fell apart. That it didn't happen. But no, just kind of funny little thing. Matt Damon he almost could have raped me.
Was that Was that before or after Dogma?
No, this is way after that. This was, yeah, this was no, this
Well,
was
he
a
said
couple.
when Good Will Hunting came out, that'd have been 97.
Yeah, this one was during Dogma. Yeah, he was actually him and George Carlin filmed him fucking me, feverishly.
Get a little more and get to the side. Could you imagine George fucking directing a porn? You gotta get in there.
You gotta really get in there. And where's Coop? I thought he was coming.
It's good for you.
Just you really got to get in there.
You really gotta get in there and dig out his asshole.
You got to drill for oil, boy.
Maybe Coop wants me to call him. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, there it is. Yeah, he wants me to call him. Fuck you. I don't do that. I don't know. There we go. I just figured we'd all hang out and shoot the shit around, and I'd throw a little podcast up, and maybe it would. And then I'll think of some like names for it, or whatever. Whatever the fuck. I don't know. I just like doing this.
Show. Since we fucking can't get the other ones all timed out.
Yeah, this is like it was gonna be me and Jesse were gonna do After Dark, but this is this is super dark right now. Oh God, Coop, I'm coming through your speakers or something.
So it'll be like this will be like the super dark episode.
You know what though? I kind of wanted him to stay that way. I could be like I could talk and hear myself echoing like I'm at a fucking like making an announcement in a mall or something.
Right.
No, he fixed it though. Yeah, I love that when you can just be like, "Hello, coming down the aisle." Hey, Coop, what's up?
Is my mic working?
Yeah, you sound good now.
Better now.
Earlier. I was coming out of it. It was weird, but it was only briefly. It's like that initial when you join the call, staticky shit. It's all good though.
Oh, I tried answering the call, but I wasn't getting the ringing noise, so I'm not sure like if it was on mute or not.
Mine's fucking up. I couldn't even call Joe. Like I can't call anybody. It's weird. Like
Yeah, Jesse's is really weird. There's something bizarre up with his.
Oh yeah, no, it's if it's my end, we'll hang up.
You're good right now.
Oh,
man.
you sound fine to me now. Yeah, you're good now. You know what I noticed about? It's funny how sound is, because where I normally do all my videos, where I'm live from my little desk, my office thing. Like the audio is so flat and clean right there that it's just me going into the mic. But there was a little bit of time when I was going upstairs into the big bedroom upstairs to record when the kids are downstairs. And I love the sound up there. I don't know what it is because I use the same mic and I'm using the little mixer. There's no difference. But the echo, the little bit of reverberation or echo in the room really makes the podcasting sound great. My voice sounds amazing up there. And it's crazy.
I'm really jealous, Joe, because right now I'm using moving blankets as surround sound in order to stop people from actually getting loud at or yelling at me for just being loud. I'm trying to figure out just like I can't afford those soundproof wall or those soundproof styrofoam things that you can put on the wall. From McDonald's. Yeah. You
need a voice
McDonald's
booth.
drinks and that. I can't afford that.
You need a voice booth. One of those voice. I mean, they're expensive, but I mean, if I ever get a deal on those, I'll get you one. Like maybe when I get in my house and I get everything going, like because the voice booth, you just like it's on a stand and you speak into it and you put the microphone there. It would stop all your voice from going into the wall mostly, but also it would make your
really.
It would make your mic sound amazing. Yeah, go just look up like voice booth demo or something, and you'll see it.
Condense it instead of making it all over the place, right?
Yeah,
no, I submit it. Just like I've never really wanted to talk in the mic because Joe hates blue mics for some reason. So it's like I have to try to find a mic that actually is like suitable for the computer I'm using. So I just make sure that sounds.
Wait! I hate blue mics. What am I, racist to blue mics?
No, I remember that you hate blue mics, so I never wanted to call in.
No, what the fuck? I don't care if you have one.
He doesn't want one.
I don't want one. I don't care if you have it.
I have no idea if it's a good mic or not. It's just a USB mic.
Oh, people call on people call on Obama phones here, and I don't care. It's only I do remember there was one time you called where like the only reason why I had to get rid of you is because there was like static everywhere. But I don't care what mic you have really.
I care about the quality of the show.
No, you sound okay. Like, I mean, and hey, listen, if I end up doing podcasts with people and they don't have, we want to get them better equipment, I'll send you something at that point. But you sound fine right now to me. Like, I don't care. I just don't want a blue snowball. I don't want a fucking. What are you using, a blue snowball?
I'm using a Nessie, which is like a step below the Yeti.
Dude, a Nessie, like the fucking Loch Ness monster.
Yeah, the Loch Ness monster. That's what they call it.
Wait a second. Wait a minute. How the fuck is a Nessie below the Yeti? Isn't a Yeti a real thing?
Yeah, this is like $110 when I bought it. It's a long microphone with a long neck. So it's just a snowball with the neck on it, basically.
Dude, I feel like the Nessie should be like $200. I feel like that's like the crazy one. I feel like
it's like $50.
But isn't a Yeti
like pretty cheap, right?
Aren't Yetis are real, right?
Yeah, Yetis are like the fancy, like the ones that I think Tommy's using.
Okay,
right?
so wait a minute.
Not fancy at all. They're just overpriced.
Yeah, but that's the thing, Coop, is like that's why the mic Jake DeMarco uses.
Which one's that?
It's the fuck.
See?
Oh my god, it's the Audio Technica 2100. It's $60 now. It was $40. But ever since it got popular, it went up in price. It's $60.
Yeah, I use a $40 or $60 mic. They usually work well.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, the $60 mic that Jake has is amazing because, I mean, I bought it. That's why I know it's amazing. Dude, you know what? Maybe I'll send you one. I think I have 3 of them. If you...
I've got to get the whole setup with the lighting kit. The first of all, I need a mic stand that goes in front of my face, and then the mic pop that in front. There's a lot of money that goes into a studio, man. So
yeah, but you know what? There's packages. There's like you can start though with these packages on Amazon.
A little makeshift one, man. That's all you just.
Yeah, you can for $9 you can get a stand. For $9 you can get a good stand. For $5 you can get a windscreen.
Joe, how much was that other thing you were talking about?
Well, that's why I'm planning on trying to move to Ottawa because I have a photographer that has all that equipment and wants to just film me whenever I'm available. So it might be just cheaper for me to do that.
Yeah.
How much do those sound booth things cost?
Those sound booths are too much. I mean, that might be ahead of his thing. But what you can do is, because all this other stuff, for $50, for $50 to $60, you can have everything you need to start. Because what you need to do is just be able to start to get some traction, to get the views, to then be able to...
Yeah, otherwise there's no point.
I gotta stop looking so shitty. That's the most important thing.
Well,
you know what people care about the most is
sound.
The sound.
Sound is the word. Yeah, sound's the best thing.
The sound is very important. So that's why I want to make sure I have a good microphone.
You can not have any visuals and whatever, but you can also do creative little things like put your picture that you have right now up and then just have like a moving GIF. And just do a show, and dude. There's a guy that I listen to. How about Adosa Buckley? Ever listen to Adosa Buckley? He's a Canadian.
No, I've never heard of him, but I've heard of Buckley's, the cough drink.
Go look up. Adosa Buckley. Buckley he's a guy who does a YouTube show. In fact, I think he left YouTube just recently, which is horrific for me because I enjoyed him. But he's a radio personality in Canada, and he does the YouTube as like a side thing. But he had like hundreds of thousands of subscribers. And he just has intro music, and he starts talking about something, and then he has outro music, and the picture is just the name of his show. He never goes above or beyond that, and all his videos usually do 30 to 500,000 views. You know what I mean? So it's really about content. Now, if he had a studio and he had the mic and the video and stuff, I'm sure that would help maybe somewhat. But, some people, though, just like listening to people. Like sometimes the visual actually ruins it. You ever love someone on the radio or somewhere or a podcast or whatever it is?
Oh, and then you see them.
Then you see them
look when they talk and shit.
Yeah, and then it ruins it. You're like, no.
Or it changes it. You don't see them the same way anymore.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, there's a large amount of people.
There's a lot led to the imagination. The imagination helps a lot in some ways.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there that. If they find out what you look like, I remember when I first saw what Howard Stern looked like. I was blown away. Like it took me months to get used to it because he would make fun of himself on the air. But I can't believe this, but I always pictured an old guy. Like this is back in the '90s. I pictured a like slightly overweight, like dude, like my size when I'm 45 maybe, like with like a news broadcaster face. You remember in Private Parts where they bring on the guy to replace Robin, the very serious newscaster guy?
Wait,
Yeah.
Private Parts, is this something in America? See, it's like
The Howard Stern. Did you ever see the Howard? Did you ever listen to Howard Stern? Probably not.
No, I really don't listen to him too much.
Okay, well I'm trying to think.
I'm a big fan of him, I know.
But he looked like he just looked like an evening news reporter who was in his 50s with white hair. You know, like, hello, this is Gerald Jones, and this is the report. You know, I pictured Howard Stern to look like that guy. Meanwhile, Howard was like in his 30s probably, like mid late 30s.
Howard Stern as like the cool guy, Albert Einstein with the afro, the white afro kind of thing with sunglasses.
Well,
he's like the cool.
Well, that's what he does look like. I mean, that's what he looks like. But at the, you know what I mean, for 8 years, I didn't know what Howard Stern looked like. So for years as a kid, I pictured this guy who with a button-up shirt and white hair, and it's like this guy. And when I finally saw a picture of him with his big black curly hair, looking like the guy from the Ramones, I was like, what the fuck, dude? I was blown away.
It's amazing what you can find from a person's visual perspective from when they're just talking over the radio. You know, there's a lot of personalities. Like, who's the guy that did Scooby-Doo? You know, I